I appreciate your call. We're glad you're safe. Diane, Santa Barbara, the great KVTA. Go.
Hey, Mark. I'm glad you're okay.
By the way, it's never in doubt. I was always fine. Yes, it was a big one for us.
Yes, because, here I've lived in Santa Barbara my entire life, and the biggest one I've experienced is 5.5, and that was in 78, so long time ago.
Well, the biggest one I experienced was a 6.9 when I lived in California, that Los Gatos one.
Right.
That hit San Francisco.
Oh my gosh. I felt like the Northridge, but that was, far away, so it wasn't as intense, of course. But anyway, as far as Obama vacationing and stuff, I actually don't have a problem with that, but when he's addressing, like Libya and stuff like that, he's not in an official setting, and I kind of feel like, to our enemies, that he's voting kind of like, it's like he's almost voting present, almost being neutral on the matter. And it kind of, I think that an Oval Office type of address would be actually more or less offensive because it's so official. I don't know if I'm going out too much on a limb on that, but I just
let me just say this. I don't understand a few things about this whole deal. Number one, to get around the War Powers Act, much of which I think is unconstitutional, he thought it was constitutional, but he refuses to comply with it. He says all authority's been handed over to the commander of NATO. Okay, so basically what he's saying is we will provide our support as we normally do as a member of NATO. I'm washing my hands of it as commander-in-chief. Many of us were pretty angry about that. So that's what he did. Now, NATO does what it's doing, and these rebels, who've got all kinds of backgrounds, some of them are pretty bad, they're taking over Tripoli, or appears to be, and chasing off Gaddafi. Nobody knows where he is, but he's a mass-murdering, genocidal nutjob, as so many of them are there. And I'm reading these things. We'll give Obama credit. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. He hands it off to the NATO. I want to give that commander of NATO credit if somebody's going to get credit. I don't get this. Why am I always giving Obama credit for things? I mean, okay, he was on the golf course and he felt the earthquake. Who gives a damn? All right, thank you for your call. Well, he was there. He stuck it out. No, he didn't. He turned it over to NATO. Well, if he hadn't done that, NATO wouldn't be involved. No, what he should have done is said, look, I'm Commander-in-Chief of the United States Armed Forces. I need to get Congress's support for this. I said the War Powers Act was constitutional as a senator. As a president, it actually applies to me, I believe. I believe that as a senator. I want Congress's support. Now we will use our jets, not under another flag, under our own flag. Then you can say, okay, he had some direct role in it. He has no direct role in it now, by his own legal arguments coming out of his own Justice Department. Americans for Prosperity.